Don't touch nothing. Catch it on fire.
This guy's crazy.
Don't do that. Was there any moment tonight where you realized you're about to have a night like that?
Nah, I just kept shooting basketball. Every time I pass, I shoot it.
Is it, obviously coming in, you weren't shooting it great. And then you come in and set a Spurs record for 3-point. Like, does it ever blow your mind how the game works that way?
Basketball gods. That's what Coach Pop always said. This is how it comes back to you. But, yeah, coming in the game, I'm just telling myself, just chill. Shoot the ball. If you get it, shoot it. If you don't, play defense. Figure it out.
A couple of years ago when you got to San Antonio, someone would have told you you'd put up 17 three-pointers in a game. Would you?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir. No, sir.
What did it say tonight when Vic goes down? You guys are down double digits. It's kind of not looking great. How were y'all able to sort of fall back on that familiarity with one another and find that spark again?
Yeah, I think we've been there before when it comes to obviously a guy going down and us, someone having to step up and figure things out. I think for us today, I think it was just one of those things where we obviously we dropped 2 at home, Utah and who we played last? Cleveland, right? Short memory. But we want to protect the home court, and that's always our goal. And I just feel like tonight, obviously, Vic goes down. He was having a hell of a game. And for us, it's just, bring energy now. Like, let's see if we could muck the game up with, rebounds, playing hard, physicality. Obviously, the rest were letting us play a little bit. So whenever they're doing that, it kind of works in our favor because now we could just, dig into guys and get into them. So that was kind of the whole mindset behind it, was just play hard, play harder.
Speaking of Victor, how did he look in the locker room?
He was fine. He was in good spirits, just chilling, laughing, walking around. We'll see how that goes.
When you got here on whatever it was, Valentine's Day, however many years ago,
February 16th.
Could you have ever imagined you'd be in the record books in this franchise for 3-pointers in a game or anything?
Nah, honestly and truly, I just coming here from Philly. I had no clue what was gonna happen. It was kind of just a long shot, long way from home. Let's see if you can make this work. I'm still here, so just trying to make it work.
I imagine this is probably like one of the high points of your career.
Oh, for sure.
What would be like the low point that you had to fight through?
Low point. I think my first year, after I got here, so my first year on my actual contract, I think just going, figuring out how to play in the NBA, that was pretty tough. I think I started a bunch of that year, which was tougher. But just going through that and figuring it out, I think that was the hardest part. But I feel like the best part about being here is that everybody kind of pulls you through. Good games, bad games, feeling good, feeling bad. They all do a really good job of keeping you right above water, never too high, never too low, keep you humble. So, yeah.
What was the draft night for you?
It was rough. Yeah, it was rough.
Drafted or
I did. I thought I was good in college. I thought I was pretty good. To be honest, but yeah, when I went undrafted, went to Philadelphia. It was tough. It was a hard night. Obviously, I cried a lot. I was pissed, but I think it's just fuel to the fire. I think anytime you kind of get a disappointment like that, you gotta put it. You gotta have the right perspective towards it. You can't look down on it. You can't be sad about it. You kind of gotta just turn around and say, all right, well, it's over. I'm going somewhere. Make it work.
Were you there at the draft that night, or were you?
Nah, I was at my where was I? Family crib with the family, backyard. Say again?
In New York?
Yeah, Long Island.
Julian, you ever heard of the rifleman, Chuck Pearson?
The what?
The rifleman,
Nah.
Chuck Pearson. Never heard of Pearson, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, you broke his record.
His
record tonight.
One of the great early three-point shooters, the rifleman.
I just looked.
Appreciate you, Rifleman.
You
I need
born
that.
A year after his career ended.
Oh, for real? Jeez. Well, tell him I said I appreciate him for having that record, but I need that.
Ask Sean Elliott about it. He'll probably play with
Will do.
Hey, Julian, I was just curious, what was it like for you and the team out there after the game? Victor comes back and he's banging the drum and just that experience with all the fans.
I was banging the drum. I don't want to do that ever again. I don't want to do that ever again. Vic could do that for the rest of his career. I don't want to do it ever again. But it was fun though. Last game of the season, last game of the year, of this year, and we get to go out on a win, a good win at that. The fans were crazy. The crowd was great. So just being out there, being able to have that moment with my teammates, with the fans after 2 tough losses, it was something we needed.
After 11 threes, you also had to win a pretty key jump ball.
Say again?
You had to win a pretty key jump ball there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean,
When's the last time you've done that?
I don't know, college maybe.
Jumped to college?
Yeah.
When Vic is out there, defensively, obviously he's at his best close to the basket. What do you guys have to do on the perimeter when there's such a focus on making sure he can protect the rim?
Scramble. I mean, we already know where he wants to be and where we want him. So I think we do a good job of talking him back to his spot. He does a good job of talking us back to guys when he has to go protect the basket. But it's a lot of a scramble, effort, physicality, and effort to slow them down and kind of lead them to the basket with him standing down there.
Julian, so you go from family's house, undrafted in New York, and now you're here at this big moment. What does this milestone mean to you personally, knowing how much you had to prove at this level?
I mean, it means a lot to me. Obviously, I get to experience something like this. A lot of guys don't get to do this in the NBA, so I mean, I hold it close to my heart. But on to the next. Can't get too high, can't get too low. I mean, I try to tell myself that often. So I'll enjoy it for the night, for sure. And it's New Year's, so I'll definitely enjoy it for the night. And then tomorrow it's on to the next. We go to Indiana, we'll figure it out again.
Obviously, you guys have cycled through playing without Vic and De'Aaron and Dylan. It seems that you've been the go-to guy to fill in the starting lineup. Is there any part of you that gets excited when you know you get a chance to start?
I don't want to say excited, but I mean, I want to be that guy for this team. I want to be a guy that they can rely on to fix any problem they have. That's my goal, and I want to do that. And I feel like when I get to start, when guys go out, it's kind of a pat on my back saying you're doing the right thing. So I don't want to say it's an exciting thing. I just think it's a thing of, me not letting my teammates down, me not letting my coaches down, being able to step up and do that, and they trust me.
And Coach also mentioned that you kind of found a sense of familiarity, comfort in your role. And how does that help you? Obviously, as a shooter, having to have the short-term memory, but when you have stretches where you're not shooting it as well, having the comfort that you can kind of fall back on, how does that help you?
I mean, as a shooter, going through a tough stretch is tough. I mean, it's hard, but I mean, I get to turn around and say, well, you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. I know what I have to do tomorrow. I'm gonna go out there and do the same thing and play the same amount of time and figure it out tomorrow. So it's a good thing when you know that you have another chance to do it and that your teammates and coaches trust you. That's the biggest part. When when they trust you, that's what makes you feel comfortable in that role. So shout out to them, the guys. Bye, guys. Happy New Year, guys.